Hi, and welcome back to another Amazon selling video. I am super excited because, hello, it's Q4 and it's officially October, and I know like Q4 starts in September, but it like officially starts October 1st, and I was so excited. So I'm filming this today is the 2nd of October. I'm gonna head out retail arbitrage sourcing, but what I have to tell you first is if you've been following along on my videos, I've been beta testing a software. It's a software most of you, if you watch my videos, probably already have, and I'm super excited to announce that it is now pushed out to everyone. It's out there, you can use it. It's Sellerboard. So I have been beta testing their buy list feature and helping them with like bugs and trying to make it, how we need it as retail arbitrage sellers and able to use it the best. And they fixed everything. Literally, like I would email them like, hey, this is kind of weird, or it could be better like this. And they would fix it next day. So it is officially out. You can make buy lists now in Sellerboard with your current Sellerboard subscription. If you do not have Sellerboard yet, you can definitely get it. You get 2 months free if you go to my link either in the show notes or here on the video, yoursellingguide.com/Sellerboard. You can get 2 months free, no credit card required, and you can start using this buy list feature today. I don't know if I said my name. I'm Nikki Kirk. This is my 9th Q4. I just am so excited to 1, be going out sourcing today, 2, that Sellerboard has released it, and 3, it's Q4. Can't hide it. Okay, anyways. So I'm gonna head out to Stillwater, Oklahoma today. I have some stuff I'm replanning. I'm gonna be doing some blind scanning, but I wanted to first walk you through blind scanning, meaning I was like, what does that even mean? Like, I'm gonna be looking for new products. Obviously, I always scan new things I've not scanned before. But I wanna walk you through the buy list feature now. So basically, it's not necessarily since I use the term blind scouting, I don't scan with it first. After I've scanned, I still use Amazon Seller app to see if a thing has the good rank, see if it makes a profit. Sometimes if the Amazon app is glitchy, I'll use the other software, so now Sellerboard, to see if it's profitable. But it's not like a researching tool necessarily. Once you know you're gonna buy the item, you've already done your research on Keepa through Amazon app, then I add it to, once I'm buying it, I go ahead and add it to my buy list in Sellerboard. And then if you didn't know, this has already been out, but maybe you don't know, Sellerboard actually has FBA shipment possibilities. So you don't even have to do your shipments in Amazon anymore. If you don't want to, you can do them right in Sellerboard. And the cool thing is, once I'm done with my buy list on this video, I'll be doing another video following this one, coming out next, where I'll go through how to do the shipment in Sellerboard step by step. And now, once you've done it with the buy list and your shipment in Sellerboard, your cost of goods are already there, so you don't have to add your cost of goods because they will already be there because you've already entered them first in the buy list, or if you're not doing the buy list, just in the shipment when you enter it. So it makes it really easy and a lot less time entering those costs of goods if you have been doing that like I do manually. So with that, let's jump into the buy list features. Okay, so you open your Sellerboard app and you can see here my sales for the day, the products I've sold. Oh, fun fact, if you're in my BOLA groups, you already know this, but I'm having to get rid of a lot of old stock. So you can see yesterday I did $570 in sales, but I lost $50 because I'm getting rid of old stock. Anyways, so that's your dashboard. You're already familiar with it, which when you click over here to barcode scanner, this is where you're going to see the buy list and be able to scan stuff. So it's showing all the stuff that I've scanned previously. I've obviously blacked it out because or blurred it out because I'm selling that stuff. But you can scan a UPC. This is a free toy I got from Dave & Buster's that just happens to be sitting on my desk. Okay, so you can scan a UPC and now it comes up. You can see the buy box FBA and the FBM buy box. If you only want to see FBA, you just go ahead and click that. If you only want to see new because you don't care about used, in the profitability screen, this is where you're going to see, so FBA, it's selling for $13.51, the break-even price right there. Amazing. Thank you, Sellerboard. So you can see your break-even price if I bought it for nothing, right? But, well, I did. I got it for free from Dave & Buster's. But let's pretend I got it for $2.50. Now you can see my break-even selling price is going to be $8.22. If you have any refunds, it has VAT because Sellerboard also works in the EU and all that, so it has the VAT for that, but we don't have to worry about that. You can see the Amazon fee breakdown, so the commissions, the storage fees, the fulfillment fee, and then you've got your profit there at the bottom. If you go into the details, this is where you can see what you're allowed to sell, so if you're allowed to sell it or not. Again, since I would have already scanned in my Amazon app, which I'll show you when we get out into the stores, I will have already known that part, but if you wanted to, and you can also double check the weight. So again, hidden bundles, sometimes you're not sure if it's a 2-pack, a 3-pack, a 5-pack, whatever, the weight and everything will help you out. So you get to your profitability and then you hit add to buy list. So it's got the cost of goods that I already entered on the last screen. If it has an expiration date, you would go ahead and enter it there. The buy list, so you can see I have my August 26th buy list. You can actually have multiple buy lists. So I know for some sellers, that's a big deal. Like if you have someone helping you out in another state or just someone helping you out in general and you need 2 different buy lists, you can toggle between the buy lists. Or you can make a new buy list by going to this little shopping cart here, create a new buy list. I just title it the date that I'm using it. So it's the 2nd. But you can call it whatever you want. So I could call it Stillwater if I wanted to call it Stillwater. Now I've created that buy list. Again, you can have as many as you want. If you need to search the product by searching in the ASIN UPC instead of just scanning it, if the scanner's not working for some reason, which you know sometimes happens with your phone or your cell or whatever. But going back to my Funko Pop, so back to profitability, we've got the cost in, the break even. Now I need to add it to a buy list. So again, you're gonna see it there. I only have one, but if you had multiple, you would go ahead and change that. It's new, it's going onto that buy list, so it's always gonna auto add to the last buy list you were on. So all day today, I'm gonna be on my October 2nd buy list. I don't have to go back and pick a buy list, it'll just already be there. You see the breakdown, and then comments. If you wanted to add comments to yourself, any kind of notes, these would show up in Sellerboard. So maybe you wanna, I don't know. I can't think of anything. I don't use it. So, but if you wanted to add something, or if you have someone else in your business that you need them to be able to see that comment, you could do it. So now I've added it to my buy list. Now when I go to my buy list, this is where I would have shown you guys my buy list in those other ones. So you can see right now my total estimated profit for this shipment is 5, but let's say, oh wait, I actually have like 10 of these. Now it's going to update to my total profitability for this shipment is $60. So that is what we're going to be using today. Now let's head out and go sourcing. Okay, so my first stops were Walmart, and then I just was at TJ Maxx. So at Walmart, I went looking to restock some costumes that are hot, and they're hard to find. I haven't seen Walmart restock. I originally bought these costumes end of August, and now we're beginning of October, and they haven't restocked, so I have a feeling they're not gonna be back. So that sucks, because they're going for more and more, so I guess I should have held on to them. Anyways, so I mostly got some FBM stuff, so I didn't actually add anything to my buy list because I don't add stuff for FBM to my buy list. However, I did want to show you a couple things. So I went and scanned Squishmallows, which I haven't scanned them in a long time because I always end up usually taking them back, but maybe because it's been a while or whatever, I was feeling it. So I scanned the Halloween Squishmallows, so I wanted to show you this. Because when an item is new, especially during Q4, when, you know, the seasonal items are new, they probably don't have a rank. So normally, you know, me, I'd be like, no, I'm not gonna do it. But you can actually look in Keepa, and if you go over and scroll to offers, and then you toggle on the historical offers, you can see that there was currently 3 offers. However, yesterday there was 4. So odds are high that that 4th one that only had 1 sold out, because the way the price is, they undercut the penny. They undercut by a penny. So I'm assuming that person probably sold theirs yesterday. So that's just one tip. If you want to take the risk and test buy things that are either higher rank or low, or no rank at all, you can use Keepa to look at the historical offers to see if there was more offers. So I had another one that I did the same thing with. There was 2 offers currently, and then there was historical offers, 2 offers, so no one has sold out. So I went ahead and skipped on that one. I also returned some costumes to Walmart because they never sold, and they came down for compliance issues. So you know the whole toy thing where we're getting that food and product compliance, whatever, now in your account health. So because they got pulled down for that, I just returned them to Walmart. But yeah, that's something you're gonna wanna keep looking out for, because they will eventually come down if someone does not supply it. If someone supplies it, they're the brand, the distributor, a seller who has the compliance stuff, then everyone else can sell them. But if no one supplies it, then the listing does get pulled down. And so I had some costumes get pulled down. It's very bizarre. It's only costumes that are getting pulled down, not actual toys yet. Which, I mean, I'm not complaining, but they did say toys, and then they started with costumes. Anywho, then from there, I came over to TJ Maxx, where I did real good. First thing, I forgot to show this when I was still at my house, but if you have an item on your buy list you want to just remove, you just swipe over and delete it from your buy list. So I deleted that Funko Pop because I'm not going to sell that. But yeah, so it's real easy to just delete them. And then here it is in action. So I first scanned stuff, like I mentioned, in the Walmart app. I first scanned stuff in the Amazon app, and then once I make sure like I'm good with the rank, everything looks good, photo looks good, I pop on over to Sellerboard, and that's where I will scan it either again, or I'll pop the ASIN in. I'll just copy it from Amazon and pop it over there. This instance I scanned it, and then once you scan it, it again pulls it up, so you can pick your price. I usually price things $1 or $2 up, but you can see the current FBM, FBA, buy costs, or buy boxes, and so I'll just pick the price I want to list it, add in my buy cost, add the expiration date, and then go ahead and add to the list. I really, really like how the history in Sellerboard tracks everything that I've scanned. So if I forgot, which I did because I shared one thing in the Bolo group, but I forgot to actually add it to my buy list. So I was like, wait a second, it's missing. So I was able to go back to my history, tap the thing, and then add it to my buy list from there. So it's really helpful, especially like if I'm gonna be going to Home Goods. So if I find stuff that I got at TJ Maxx that's also at Home Goods, I can just easily see it in my history or scan it again. I did ask for approval in a lot of stuff, and almost everything is asking for invoices. However, I was able to get auto approved in this Bluey toy, and of course that Zuru toy, which this is a bonus for you guys. Again, I got auto approved by asking, no invoices needed, and it does make a profit. So there you go, there's a bonus one for you. There's something weird going on. So not Squishmallows, but it's the little figurines from Squishmallows. So I bought them a couple weeks ago. I could sell them. Then I went to send them in a week or two later. I couldn't sell them. Now I can sell them again. I asked for approval and I could sell it. So literally I'm selling something I got from Walmart last week. I sold 2 FBM, and then all of a sudden I got a notice from Sellerboard that my listing got taken down. So you want to make sure you have those notifications from Sellerboard on. However, so I saw the listing came down and I was like, that's weird. Maybe it was compliance. But the listing is still up. So when I went to Amazon, it said it was closed because I need approval. But then when I go to list it, I can list it. So I literally deleted the old listing, remade the listing, and I'm selling it again. So there's something weird going on. I don't know what it is, but always ask for approval. In other good news, all the toy tables are starting to be put out here at TJ Maxx, so that's exciting. There's about to be a lot more toys. I did get a good amount of toys today. I did share some in the Bolo group, like I mentioned. I do have my year-round Bolo group. It's open month to month. You are welcome to join us for Q4. It's going to be amazing. I am so excited. But yeah, definitely check that out. Like I said, I shared some Bolos for the group members, so you definitely want to be a part of that. All in all, I got 20 items on my buy list for $465 profit. I absolutely love that Sellerboard shows me the profit of everything I've bought because it just helps you know throughout the day. So 2 stores down, 465. There's been a lot of bolos shared from Ross, so I'm gonna head to Ross next, then Ollie's, and I will catch up. It's still hot here, and I'm sweating. See you later. Okay, so at Ross, I got some replens, some new bolos that were shared, plus a lot of toys. Some of the toy bolos were shared, so I did pretty good at Ross. One thing I did want to point out, because I saw it in the toy aisle, is if you ever want to compete with Amazon, you can use Keepa to see if Amazon shares the buy box. So in Keepa, you go to buy box statistics, and then you can see on this example, Amazon shares the box 8% of the time. It wasn't really that great of a profit, so I left it here, but this is at Ross if you want to compete with Amazon. I did find another one that Amazon is selling, and they only give themselves the buy box 7% of the time, so in and out. So I did go ahead and grab those. I believe they were Barbies. I can't remember what it was anymore. It was a while ago. So all in all, after Ross, I was up to 28 products with $725 in profit. And then I came to Ollie's, and I did real good at Ollie's. You guys, I did 3 full carts at Ollie's, which normally would terrify me. But one cart was full of a replen that for whatever reason, no one else can sell it. It's one of those brands. So I've been selling it actually. So they had a whole bunch, so I got them all. And then another one is actually for Walmart. So that's not even included in my total profit for the shipment. That's just bonus. But I, again, had got them at another Ollie's. They sold on Walmart. So I went ahead and I got all that they had because they sold really fast on Walmart. And the price went up like $15 compared to what I was selling it for. So that's awesome. And then actually I got approved to sell on Walmart Beauty 2 days ago. I can't remember if I said that already in this video, but I wasn't supposed to source for Walmart, but once I started doing that, I couldn't not. So I did get a couple extra things for Walmart, and that slowed me down a little bit. I really need to separate, do a Walmart day and an Amazon day. But anyways, and also while I was sourcing on Ollie's, I found another auto ungate, and I can sell it. So of course I went ahead and bought it, and I'm showing it for you here because I was acting for the camera. But anyways, so that is exciting. It took me a little while to find it, but I was auto-approved for it. So I did get auto-approved for quite a few things today. So that's great. So then after Ollie's, I've got a total of 34 products, $2,883 of profit. I did get some toys. I got some beauty stuff. I scanned the grocery, but I didn't really find any grocery at Ollie's. I don't always find grocery at Ollie's. A lot of time I just kind of go real fast through it. But anyways, so I think I'm going to pass on home goods because it's not going to have that much. I'm kind of tired. There is one more Walmart I'm going to hit. But that's it for this video. If you do not have Sellerboard, again, I absolutely love because I can tell you exactly how much profit is sitting here in my car. And then some, because that's not even including the Walmart stuff. So I'm really excited about this shipment. And I'm going to pack it up in the next video so you will be able to see how to send a shipment with Sellerboard to Amazon. You don't ever use Seller Central at all. You do it all right there in Sellerboard. So I'm going to upload the buy list and process the shipment and of course record it all. So you can get that 2 months free at yoursellingguide.com/Sellerboard and start. If you're not already using it, I know a lot of you are already using it because I've been talking about it forever. I love it. I don't know what I would do without it. I love it even more now that I can see every single shipment's profit right there. But yeah, okay, it's getting hot. So until next week when we pack it all up, I will see you then.